It was inaugurated in 1959 by the initiative of a group of people who formed the Board of the Arts. The civil association, constituted in 1954, was intended to promote the culture and arts in Peru through the founding of Art Museum that until then did not exist in Peru. In fact, it was put at the service of the public on March 10, 1961, by President Manuel Prado and Ugarteche, who donated to the board the collection that was started by his brother Javier Prado and Ugarteche, starting with officially his work in June of that same year. In 2003, the Getty Foundation granted a donation to the library of the museum for the acquisition of books. The Art Museum of Lima serves the Ambassadors Fund of the United States Embassy to finance the stabilization and valorization project. The collection of pre-Columbian textiles, the Colonial and Republican Silver Room, is inaugurated with the sponsorship of Compañía de Minas Buenaventura. In 2004, the Higher Pedagogical Institute of Mali was created. Celebration for the first anniversary of the Foundation of the Arts Serpos issues as commemorative stamp.
I will talk about the Byzantine Pavilion. Byzantine Pavilion was designed by the French architect Gustave Eiffel and was also built during the government of Augusto V. Leguía. It was located in the district of Lima. This pavilion is really interesting and extravagant. It has an octagonal central space with a dome introduced, different from the higher structure and composed with half orange and flat roofs inclined on each side of the octagon. Exterior precise with thin metal columns, bounds, and balustrades all raised on the ground and with two accesses that create an axis related to the palace of the exhibition.
The Chinese source gift of the Chinese colony to Peru for the centennial of independence in 1821. This beautiful ornamental fountain can be appreciated in the exhibition park. For those dates, formed a committee by three of the most renowned members of the Chinese colony, and after the delivery, which was covered enthusiastically in a few days and reached a few 100,000 sangs, the Chinese community resolved to give a source monumental. The same one located in the center of the zoological park was delivered for the reason indicated above to the municipality of Lima. The project of this fountain was elaborated by the famous Italian artist Gaetano Moretti, author of the Italian Art Museum given by the Italian colony. This fountain was built in Italy under the supervision of Mr. Mario Vanini Parente. The approximate area of the source is 14 by 12 meters with a height of 8 meters, and the figures have an equivalence of 1.530 with a human size. At the top of the fountain is a sculptural group that symbolizes the fraternity of the people, supported by a large pedestal that is surrounded by bas reliefs of bronze with layers. To have semicircular bowls located at both sides of the monument receive water from two beautiful sculptural motifs that represents the one to the Amazon, the largest Peruvian river, and the other the Yellow, the largest river in China.
Morisco Pavilion is located in the exhibition park in downtown Lima. By the age 1921, the country was preparing of the celebration of the centennial of the independence of Peru. For that reason, the president of that time, Augusto V. Leguía, ordered the construction of diverse buildings in the park of the exhibition, and at the same time, the reconstruction of the park. Between these, the Morisco Pavilion was built, one of the most beautiful places that can be visited in that place. The Metropolitan Museum is the best museums that the city of Lima has. This is not a conventional museum, no, this breaks with all the classical schemes. This, a difference of other enclosures that also conserve important pieces that belong to the history of Peru, has adopted technology to show a great part of the Peruvian biography in a unique way. In this museum, everything has been transformed into audiovisual products that are going to be built in field-equipped fans at the time they are represented. Here, the museum into a dream place, and it's as if a win in time. Everything, the sonography, the audiovisual effects, and the 2D, 3D, and also 4D systems make everything look real. Whatever happens in that precise moment, here visitors can find a real time machine, travel thousands of years ago, and witness the past of the capital of Peru in the flesh.